Hey guys, I hope that you have all had a lot of opportunities to read nonfiction books over last week and this week and start to be getting in the mindset and thinking about nonfiction. Remember, fiction means story, nonfiction means not a story. So we know it's nonfiction because not only is it about facts, but it's also information. So there's no characters, no plot or problem or solution. It's more about information. So you're going to be writing your own nonfiction book. Exciting, I know, right? We're going to be breaking it down into bits. So last week I had you make a list of things that you are an expert in, things that you know lots about. And then I had you write in your journal to choose one thing that you might be able to just go ahead and write as much as you can in that time. Now that is just the beginning. Now you are going to choose one of those topics. You can choose the one that you wrote about in your journal, or you can pick a different one if you think that maybe you want to explore that even more. You're going to choose one of those topics. And then today we're going to break that down into headings. Now headings are very important in nonfiction books because they help us find the information that we're looking for quickly. You could also call headings chapters. That's sometimes how I like to look at it. A heading is a chapter. A chapter is another place where you can find some more information. I'm going to go to Epic Books here, which is actually very easy to get onto. It is, you just go to the Epic's website, you choose student, and then put in our class code. Our class code is NBS 0770. Once you get onto there, then you'll find your name, click on there, you have access to all these great, colorful, interactive books. I think it's even way better than Raz Kids. So if you've been doing Raz Kids, great. I'd also like you to come check out this. You don't have to sign up, you don't have to make an account. I've already done that for you. Just find the class code NBS 0770 if you haven't already got in there. Plus you can win badges and earn rewards. Anyways, lots of awesome things you can do in here for your dear time or for reading or just for extra fun time. So one book that we're going to start with. Well, let's see here. We're going to scroll up to here. We're going to go to top picks for me here, and this is Volcanoes. Okay, it pops up here. This is a non-fiction book. We know that it's a non-fiction book because it's not a story about volcanoes. It's information about volcanoes that we're going to learn about. There's no characters, there's no problem or solution, it's just information. So this is my topic, volcanoes. So say you know lots about volcanoes and you wanted to write about volcanoes, you would say topic is volcanoes. Now, we're going to be talking today about headings or chapters. Now, those are the things that end up in your table of contents. So if I choose here, this is my first page in the book. The heading is called Mountains of Fire. So that is the heading. So just by the heading, I'm going to know what this page is all about. This page is all about a mountain full of fire. It's probably going to give us more information. And you can see this is where all the details are. That's in the reading. As I go through each page, here is another chapter or another heading. It's called Hot Rocks. So this is going to give us information about that. And look, it's a little bit of science. If you remember from the fall, this is our information about the magma and the lava. Super fun. If you want to read this book, this is a great choice on Epic. You can go through all of this. You can see there's information, there's pictures, there's word banks. We're going to be going through more of this kind of thing as we go and we fill in our graphic organizers and we write our book together. I'll probably use this book, so get used to seeing it or you can read through it yourself. So all of these are our headings. Look at that. Shaky plates, an island is born, the ring of fire, postcards from the ring. This is pretty cute. I love you. Hey, meet a volcano or three. And then this is, oh, I think this is the end. That's about it. So that's all through. The true story of a crater lake, volcano rocks. So there's lots and lots. All of these are your headings or your chapters. Now, your very first assignment that you're going to do with this week is you're going to take a page like this. Now you have a choice. You can either print this page off, which is totally fine. You can do that. But to save paper, you can just write it out. You can make your own graphic organizer. So you can start with your topic at the top. So if our topic is volcanoes, I'm just going to write that there. All right, my topic is volcanoes. That was easy. So of the 5 choices that I had, I like volcanoes. I'm going to choose that. Now I have my 3 headings. That just means think of 3 chapters or 3 things that you might want to write about. You saw in that volcanoes books, there was lots of them. I think there was 8 or 9, maybe even there was 10. There was lots and lots of different headings. And then you're going to choose 3 main things that you think that you want to write more about. So maybe my first chapter is how are volcanoes formed? Okay, so maybe I want to write how are they formed? Up to you, this would be yours. Then another chapter, maybe I want to say types of volcanoes. And I need one more chapter. I don't know, maybe I want to talk about the different kinds of rocks that come out of volcanoes, okay? Do you remember the type of rocks that come from volcanoes? Hopefully you said igneous rocks. Igneous rocks come from volcanoes. Maybe I want my chapter to be about rocks formed from volcanoes. Or I'll just call it rocks. That's up to you. Okay, for today, that is all you're doing. You are thinking of 3 kind of main overviews about your topic that you can break down. Tomorrow, we're going to be going into details and then breaking each one of those topics into details. And that will be in your next YouTube lesson.